Okay, there it is. There we go. Better? Alright, so I can see the streamer voice thing, and that tells me I can you guys can actually hear me talk, and that's a good thing. And thank goodness for that, because this was starting to get a little bit off. Alright, so what happened is we found this mayor of this town that was destroyed by sort of a blight. And we're figuring out how to... Okay, so how do we respond to them? They love 2024. Thank you for joining my stream. Do we try to calm him down while he's trapped in those vines? Do we get aggressive and have him tell us everything? Or do we get mean and tell him that he killed all those people? It's up to chat. Alright, so how do we respond? Do we try to calm him down, have him tell us everything, or get aggressive with him telling that he killed those people? What was the question? How do we answer this person? Fight, you killed those people. Got it.
You betrayed your own town.
No, I didn't. I was tricked. Manipulated. I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veilguard to the center of town. The others were to be rounded off and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilliman's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
You tried to lure the Veil Jumpers? Creation for a blighted village? Gold. You did all this for greed? How do we respond? We give him shit about the gold. Got it.
All this for gold. The village is the Veilguard. The blight's everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
They'll die. The bloods everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They're in his blood. The influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Do we save him? Or do we leave him there? Leave him? Leave the mayor to his fate.
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night, or given the state of this place, something worse.
He can fight back, his village deserves better, or justice must be served. Which answer do I respond with? Justice? Alright, we do this for justice. We're gonna do this for justice.
He killed an entire village. There must be justice for that.
Right. And we choose what form that justice takes.
Somebody has to.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt me.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No.
I mean, it's not a surprise that our Rook is heartless. She is an assassin.
The fate had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they've woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods. All gone.
It's gonna keep going.
And the power of the blight and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the blight, all of it to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Fast travel. During the game, you'll open fast travel beacons, which are also checkpoints. Explore local maps to discover beacon locations. Report your findings. Speak to Strife in Ireland. Introductions for the group. This is Laurent de Riva, also known as Rook, the main character, a human rogue. That's Bellaria. She is an elven mage. And this is Nev. She's a human mage. And everybody's with different factions, but we all work together. Laurent is with a faction called the Antivan Crows. From the country of Antiva, they're assassins. They murder people for money. Nev is with a group called the Shadow Dragons, which is sort of like the Underground Railroad if you paid attention to history class. Sort of an underground workaway to save slaves. Bellaria is with the Veil Jumpers, and that is a faction that is essentially treasure hunters for Elven Ruins. And Harding, the Dwarven girl, is with the Inquisition. Sort of a secret agent thing for religion.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenade sacrificed them in some kind of ritual. Creators. What about the rest of the village? The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenade used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Whenever she shows up, it's always interesting.
On your knees, fearful, coward, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morgan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morgan, an old acquaintance.
Levi, thank you very much for joining my TikTok live. Please feel encouraged to like and share. This is a chat guided stream, meaning you get to tell me what to do.
Magic than anyone except Solus. It was both pleasure and necessity to help them, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenade shall require many hands.
Whenever we got these questions, we will just ask these extra questions.
So, who are you exactly? I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orle, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane. Witch of the Wilds. An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Alright, chat, so, do we thank him for the help? To get defensive and say we're not pushovers? Or freak out and be like, that sounds really bad. How do we answer this Morrigan person? How do we respond to this person? Be grateful for the help? Get defensive and say we're not pushovers? Or freak out and be like, that sounds really bad. Because we're essentially going up against elven gods. Tis chat who dictates what the answer shall be. Both on Twitch and on TikTok. How do we respond? How do we answer? How do we respond? It's up to chat. How do we converse? It's up to chat. How do I respond? How do I talk? It is up to chat to tell me how I respond and how to talk. So, everybody in my chat right now, how do I respond to this Morgan person? Do we thank him for the help? Do we say we're no pushovers and get defensive? Or freak out about the bad things she just talked about? It is all up to chat. Ani33456, thank you for joining my stream. So we are talking to this new witch person who tells us about a bunch of bad stuff that's happening. She's offering to help us. Do we thank her for her help? Do we get defensive and say we're not pushovers? Or do we freak out about the bad stuff she was just talking about? How do I respond? How do we respond, chat? It's up to you guys. How do I respond, chat? And this doesn't go just for Twitch, it goes for everyone who's watching me live on TikTok as well. Tell me how to respond. It's up to you guys. Alright, so nobody's giving me an answer, so I'll pick one. We'll be feisty.
Whatever comes, we're ready for a fight.
Words easily said, but rarely proven.
Yeah? What do you know about all this that we don't?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thetis.
Ask the extra questions. So you know this Dreadwolf.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, an entire world will look like Demetis Crossing once the gods are through.
And we can't have that. That place looks scary. Do we get aggressive? Confrontational? Or do we get sad because technically this is partially our fault? Alright, chat, how do we respond? Satuna, welcome! Thank you very much for joining my stream. We are back at it with yet another chat-guided Dragon Age Veilguard. As you can tell, we just let Lady Morgan. How do we respond? That's not happening, all this for power, or we caused this. The tier 4 response, the aggressive response, or the defensive response. You are a member of my chat, Satuna. You get to help dictate, and for everybody who isn't already, I will be a good streamer friend and shout out to my friend. Satuna is also a streamer. If you're not following them already, you're missing out. How do we proceed? All this for power.
All this horror because a bunch of power-hungry gods want even more power.
When have the powerful among us ever done otherwise?
So how do we stop them?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes, the legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Virados, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Armuthan. I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it even. I know Olympians better than most. Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate. If Olympians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods. And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Whatever it takes, step by step, or we work together. Which answer do I give, chat? Just gonna fix Wally real quick. There we go. Whatever it takes.
We don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because if we don't, nobody else will. You get the illusion fixed at the lighthouse. We'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
It's always wonderful to see Morrigan. Well, from my experience, it is. Every time I played Dragon Age Origins, Morrigan was always the romance option of my go-to. Arlathan Forest, Ritual Site.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Find the Lyrium Dagger. Poor Lace. It's one hell of a shiner.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We all carry the blame. We need to support each other. Or maybe you should have. Which is the answer we give? We need to support each other. Maybe you should have, or we all carry... I made a pretty boy dwarf to romance Harding. You know what? Fair. Lace Harding actually just reminded me of one of my streamers who's very, very small and also has red hair. Her name is Red Velvet. Okay, so how do we respond to this? Support.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats. I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you. Or Rook. Or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escape from their prison. Solus is in your head. And we're scrambling to figure out what's due. And Varric.
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
Still alive and still kicking.
I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting. You push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown. Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Barrett brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
Yeah, my main character is an elven warrior for the Shadow Dragons. And the stream character, Laurent here, is a human rogue, obviously, from last time. And she's an Antivan Crow. At this juncture, we're romancing everyone unless we get like a clear-cut set answer.
Spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it.
Open the door.
What if it took the dagger?
I am sad you can only make 3 rooks on console. I did not know that, really? Well, I've got 2.
Big dark spawn coming right at us.
Ooh. Yup, it told me I have reached my limit when I made my last rug. Damn! That is good information to have.
Yeah, let's go back to that pool. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Alright, so we gotta aim this. And it says over to that.
Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
To anybody who's ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, that sounds like the Millennium Puzzle thing. Like right before Yugi transforms. She's still wearing the helmet, just have it set so it doesn't obstruct her lovely golden locks.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger was special. They might have been drawn to it.
But my main character is currently working on trying to romance Niv. You know, the beautiful mage lady with the veil on her face, right there. Whee!
Cool. I must have come this way.
Yeah, I almost always hide the helm. Figure it's better for dialogue, because a lot of helms don't show the face. Whew.
Darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Stagger, perform takedowns with that. And most are just funny looking. Fair enough. But sometimes all life it can get better with just a funny hat. Let's go. Never a good sign when you see him go right for the throat.
Take yourself.
Oh!
Nice hit, though. Did you find the dagger? I don't think these darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Right in the spot where the sun don't shine. 'Twas gnarly looking, that one. Stab. Flawless crystal, and I got some more gold.
Over there. Oh, a dagger piece. More blinding away. There's probably another one.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Yup, gross and gnarly. What's in the box? Golden grass blade. Alright. Get to know his cool looking sword now. Just gonna check my overall health of everything that's going on right now. Everything is going good. Okay. Oh, again, stabbed right in the bad areas. Oh yeah, there's a cap on how many arrows I can fire at a time. I forgot.
Look out! Look, another one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time.
I leveled up. Lords of Fortune Saboteur. Veil Ranger. And we were heading toward the Antivan Crow Duelist. So we're going to keep going that way. I'm still going to pick that up.
I bet we'll get to track these if you listen to me.
Oh, that's fun. Alright, so there's got to be a way up there. So is Nasty. So it's a nasty sight to see. Can I keep... Whoa, that was close. Well, damn. Whee! Okay, so I'm pretty sure that guy died. It was really hard to fall off a cliff with low health and live.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking. But I hope it still has the dagger. Better be fresh.
Well, that was easy. Hey, my love, La Boricua! Thank you very much for joining my stream. This is a chat-guided thing where whenever you see me conversing or talking, you get to tell me what to say. Thank you very much for joining me, love. I appreciate you. Harding! She just fell off a cliff. That looked like magic, which is really weird. For those of you who don't know, Harding is a dwarf, and in the Dragon Age games, dwarves are not able to commit magic due to their resistance to lyrium, the essence needed to cast magic. Did she just turn into stone? That's awesome! Uh-oh. Primers and detonators. Combine primers and detonators to trigger detonators. Some abilities apply a particular primer to a target. Each primer has a magic detonator. Use the correct combination to trigger a detonation to deal increased staggered damage across an area. I was just going to ask. Yeah, there's like a lot of lore here. She pulled out a set. Endel, note enchantment. Satuna, that is a very, very funny joke. Labriqua, since you're here, this is Rook, the character my chat created for this adventure. A human rogue from the Antivan Crows. You know, so stabby and shooty with bows and arrows. Well, hello there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure falling off a cliff usually results in death. Oh, death by getting stabbed right in the balls. That's probably something Laborico would do. And I say that with love because I know you. Hell yeah, I would. Because I gotta know my best friend. Oh, damn. That didn't end the way I wanted it to. Just need a quick second to check the health of everything and make sure everything is running smoothly. Alright. It's always fun to be able to slow down time. Nope. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, you know, just getting mauled to death by a goblin. Where? Where'd it go? Where? Okay, so it's definitely dead.
What did it do to me?
I don't know.
We should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pact has failed, sister. And now the magic of the dreadful dagger is hidden from me. Fed from realm metals once again.
Elganon and Gillanine. The villains. This is the lighthouse. For those of you who don't know, it's our little hideout in the dream world.
Took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you.
Yes, I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They are connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Liz. I wish I had answers.
It's alright. Talking this out. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
Be baffled, be optimistic, or be careful. Chat, how do I respond? Baffled, wary, or optimistic? You decide. Whether you're on Twitch or on TikTok, magic is always a gift.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel connected to the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
So, Tuna, I already said we flirt with everyone. So, I saw you're not a problem up there, and that's always a flirt option. So?
Hobbit, you being here is never a problem.
Huh. Really?
I don't know what I'd do if you were here, to be honest.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I feel
Again,
the same.
flirt with everyone.
Word to the Green Wardens about the blight we saw.
Who are we going to romance? I don't know yet.
Now we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
with their eyes on the Great Wolf and the gods.
Romance roulette. You got it.
See their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Hardy told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could that be anything?
It's one of the reasons why Dragon Age is such a good series. All the fanfic. And there is a lot of fanfic when it comes to Dragon Age. The team returned to Solas's ritual site, hoping to find the lyrium dagger of the soul. It pried the ancient artifact away from the darkspawn ghouls that were drawn to it, but touching the dagger had a profound effect on Harding, seemingly rekindling a forgotten link between her and the stone. What remains for Harding remains to be seen. Alright, so Harding's got a new weapon. Did I level up again? Seismic shot, heavy draw, adrenaline rush. I feel like Shred would be something good for Harding. Oh, she has 4. Alright. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Perfect defense applies bleeding to your attacker. Oh! Well, that's fun.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
But yeah, for those of you in chat who are not familiar with the ideas, you guys get to pick how I respond, unless there's a flirtation option, and then I just flirt with everyone. What did I just pick up? Oh, stuff. Who I romance ultimately for the full relationship thing will be up to you guys, but flirt with everybody. Upgrade and empowering the workshop. Gotcha. Yes. And then I'm back at it again. Check the map. Okay, so there's nothing to say to Nev. And Harding has a new thing, so we're gonna go talk to Tuna's lovely Harding.
Whatever you want, God, it had to be free.
2 of them we know are our enemies. One of them... We're not sure about that one yet.
Toldar is a tumor. Veilguard. Velos Atreidum. Velos Atreidum is nothing like Isatuno. Isatuno. I remember that. After you touch the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatuno. What exactly are you proclaiming? They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're cute when you're focused.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you? Uh-huh. You know you're adorable, right? Sure, whatever you think is best. What? What's happened? I said you're adorable. You're poking fun at me.
How do we play with her? A little bit or never? How do we respond? A little bit of making fun of or never? As always, it is up to chat. We're making fun of her. A little bit or never? Alright, chat, how do I respond? We flirt with her a little, and she's like, you're making fun of me. A little bit or never? Chat decides. As always. Unless we're flirting, in which case it's always flirt. How do I respond? Chat. A little or never? Chat decides. How do I respond? A little or never? Alright, so nobody wants to answer, so I'm going to roll my dice of truth. Which I just had and is now mysteriously missing. Chat, how do I answer? You have the choice of giving me an answer before I find the dice of truth and roll for an odd or an even. Odd will be to the left, even will be to the right. I swear I just had that dice. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you very much for checking out my stream and hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. We're doing a stream-guided Dragon Age Veilguard playthrough. So if you are watching me on Twitch or TikTok, you are more than welcome to, if you're following me, chat or comment an answer of how you would like for me to respond to a character. And I will respond in that way. And we will also be flirting with all of our friends. Just a quick little dusting of everything. Always dust your things. How do I respond, chat? Swear I just had it. Did not fall in the W cup, thank God. Wow, when I need the dice vanishes. That's not good. Did I put it away on accident? I did not. Alright, cool. Alright, chat. Anybody who is currently lurking or hanging out, how do I respond? In both Twitch and TikTok. Alright, so nobody wants to answer, so I will look around for the dice of truth, see if I can find it. I know it's somewhere. I just don't know where. I just had that dice. It is so weird. It is up to you guys, chat. However you want me to answer while we're playing Flirting with Her. And she's indignant to us making fun of her. Do we respond with only a little or never? You choose. If no one answers, I will look for my dice of truth. See if I can find. Oh, I got a coin. That also helps. All right. Heads, a little. Tails, never. A little. Heads it is.
Maybe a little. Not that you're not adorable. But anyway, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot to go through.
So what's
Isatunal? Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
what?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this, that, here, there, now, and forever.
Alright, so how do we answer? I like positive, joking, or sort of blunt. Tis up to chat. How do I respond? There is no wrong answer. And mainly because you guys are driving the steering wheel. So Tuna, if you're still there, you're more than welcome to give an answer. I mean, you've already established Harding's your girl. So nobody gave an answer? Alright. I'm listening to we're doing the chores and trying to figure out dinner. That's fine. How do I respond? So mostly lurking. That is fair enough. One Snorlax lurking emote for you. So I will, she seems like a bit of a jokester, so I will, jokingly do that route.
Okay. Whatever works for you. Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words something you just feel.
That's true.
This is what describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way. Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Once again, thank you everybody for coming to my stream and hanging out. I appreciate you all. Speak to the Dreadwolf.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think. Nev or Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep in the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at a kid. They'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
I mean, me personally, I like the tattoos. I got a bunch, so we'll take the tattoo options. Do the tattoos celebrate success? Do the tattoos help me love myself? Or thought hard about these? We'll take the thoughtful route. Because everybody seems to be lurking right now.
Spent so much time figuring out each tattoo. Getting the design right in my head. Finding an artist who could make it work. Not to mention holding still the whole time to make sure they'd be perfect. But it was worth it. The part of me knew. The part I made for myself. The on-time commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antigua for carrying out unauthorized operations.
Fair judgment. I was impulsive, or I made the right call. I mean, we saved Varric. So... But they did kick us out, so... You know what? Fair.
It was the right thing to do. But it did bring downtime down hard on the Crows. I probably could have made fewer waves.
Alright. Chess set.
The peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruin like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
Gods won't care, there's a lot of work, we're too focused on love, war. He loved traveling, and so do I. Alright. What do you say, chat? Do any of you have an answer for me? Heads for a top, tails for a bottom answer. Tails? Alright, so heads, we're too focused on war. Tails, he loved traveling, so do I. Tails back to back, so travel.
He had fancy silks from Olay, statuettes from the wilds down south. Oh, I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
Place Rogue's practice kit.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when they're in trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing potions as I did throwing the blades.
The Samurai Man Gamer, welcome! Thank you for joining my stream on TikTok. Please feel encouraged to like and share because I'd love to keep having more people. How you doing, friend? It's great to see you. Alright, chat. How do I respond to this one? If anyone is willing to partake. Those were the days I wasn't a model student, for all the good it did. And it was hard but worthwhile. As always, it is up to chat. Nobody answers, I will pick an answer. Alright, no one's here, so I'll pick an answer. I feel like being a rogue, you kind of have to be a bit of a scoundrel all the time. So, not a model student.
At least when I haven't lost my privileges after setting a smoke bomb trap in the privy.
Heh. That's fair.
Right. That's better. How do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be yet correct to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and revenge.
Solus remembered your verbal jab at him. Defensive, joking, or positive? Chat, how do I respond? Positive, joking, or defensive? Alright, so nobody's answering, so I will pick an answer. Smartass by nature, so yeah, seriously, rubbing it in.
So you're going to be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Alcanar and Kelly.
Alright, chat. Anyone here? Dictate how I answer. Do we do the I'm not in charge, the joking answer, the nothing but I'm here option, or do we do the I punch up, you should know? 'Tis up to chat. No answer? Alright, so I'll pick, and I choose this one.
I subbed you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plans to tell me how powerful you aren't.
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Arnton invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Anton and free the prisoners.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evernuers, the elven gods as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
More questions? Why blight the world?
I don't understand. Elganon and Gilliman worlds are human, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
There's more questions, obviously.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Majesties of the Winter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
It didn't escape?
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gilliman escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at the village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Alright. How do we stop them? Then we stop them. Or can we stop them? How do I answer, chat? Do you have a positive answer, a defensive answer, or a yelling answer? You guys are the ones driving this, so you guys have to choose how I talk. How do I respond? And that goes for everyone on both ends, both on Twitch and on TikTok. Alright, I'll pick an answer. Can we stop them?
Well, we can stop them from freeing the Blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrian dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. What is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganan and Gilliman care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power.
Yep.
Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gilliman.
Do we joke? Do we thank him? Or are we like, that's not enough, we need more than that? It is up to chat. All you have to do is comment and answer. Alright, is there any answer? Alright, so nothing. I will do the entertaining answer.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, a lighthouse Ceruvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veilguards working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Veilguard, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Oh, you mean you regret stabbing him in the chest? Wardrobe. You have acquired new appearances for your equipment. Appearances can be modified from the wardrobe in your room. And the appearance is essentially how I look when I'm not out in the field. So I'm going to go look at wardrobe and clothes and accessories and stuff. Let us see. Can I change my outfit? Oh, I can also change how my weapons and armor looks. Or, you know, everything else. So if I have a look that really, really, really looks good, to me, I could keep it. Just give me a second, everybody. I've just got a bunch of wires tangled up. So, you know, a tripping hazard if I decide to stand up and go grab something. There we go. Alright then. Guardian's Flappo or Lathan. The Batchet Bow. Not gonna mess with that. Let me see the knives. Storm Needle. And a serviceable rapier. Rusty sword. Proving steel. The golden grass blade. I mean, for an Antivan Crow, I kind of like that look. Do I have anything else I could use for decoration? No, I do not. Do not think I do. Alright, now we're back at it. Is there anybody else I can talk to? Nope, nobody else has a little exclamation point. So it's time to talk to our good friend Varric. Who's over there. Still in the hospital bed. We gotta talk, Varric.
The truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. You'd seen the Menace Crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You gotta take point on this.
Joking, defensive, or positive? How do I respond, chat? I highly encourage you to give me an answer. Going once. Going twice. Alright, nobody gave me an answer, so I'll pick one. Take the defensive answer, if that's what you want.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Hardy, mate.
Rogue, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Anton patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident. I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, look. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone's happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus and Fate?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
The rogue answer, he's an asshole.
Your old friend is kind of an asshole back.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillidan. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened, hurting you.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I mean, that is true.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had made a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leaving this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in.
Fair.
A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Talk to you later.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. But hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
So it's time to talk to Nev once again.
Thanks, Eric.
Anytime. I would try.
So now we gotta talk to Nev.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for reasons. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere without them.
Laura's working on it.
What have you got? Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good,
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
your most feared mage killer, the demon of Fyrantium.
Specialist smart. He might cause trouble, or I've always wanted to meet him. Chat, does anyone have an answer? Going once. Going twice. No answer, so I will pick. Always wanted to meet him.
Oh, the demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages in Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere,
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
a trip home.
Back to Minrathus.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talked to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they mages?
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
Your friends are our friends. You must have stories, or can we trust them? Chat. Any answer? Going once. Going twice. Alright. Can we trust them?
You sure we can trust these Shadow Dragons?
You've got a better shot with them than most in the city.
So, we talked to the Crows in Antigua and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathus.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Valara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Meet Belara at the Illuvian. So we're going back to the teleporting mirror.
Just have to. Shit! Sorry. Can I help? No, I got it. We'll see.
Belara's quirky.
Things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
And now we've got a working teleport mirror.
What is that place? If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Olivia could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the fear of us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
Is it safe?
If that is the Fade on the other side, would it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the blight as a weapon.
Point taken. Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes. Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is I, and it is not.
Okay, who are you? Watch yourself, a neat trick. Chat, does anybody have any type of, weigh in on how I respond? Or am I, taking the wheel back? Anybody in chat? Goes for both Twitch and TikTok. Going once. Going twice. It's sort of ghosty, so I'm going to take the careful route.
I've had enough surprises today, Spirit. Tread carefully.
With a wolf's fang, you carry it now. All has a new journey through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Alright. Those two aren't exclusive.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous. I can think of an example or two that proves that. And we still don't know what this Olubian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point. Just tell us when you're ready to go, bro. And then we can figure out what's going on.
Back in the day, it used to be 4 people to a squad. Now it's 3. We're going to go double back and check in on Bellaria to see if she's alright and she's adapting fairly well. Take a quick little glimpse of her bedroom area.
Hi! Hey!
Oh, it's a shopping list. Alright. So I feel like we are going to go to due to my background as an Antivan Crow, I feel like we are going to have a chat with the Antivan Crows. That shall be our start.
You are.
A caretaker. I go around and meet each other. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Cody Rhodes reference. Sure, I knew that.
Oh, the crossroads. Right, of course.
The ever-nearest hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Light, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Fast travel unlocked. Alright. Get to Treviso or Darktown. So we're going to try and get to... Treviso.
Here, this dog seems steady.
We're going to talk to the Antivan Crows.
To the other islands.
Winds away to the dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
Places between. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians at the crossroads to protect them. Beware, the guardians rebel all interlopers.
Okay.
Defenders aren't very discerning.
So I'm not the only one in danger. Anybody else who tries to go through.
Fate tear. That's where they're breaking through. Gods and their fate tearing. Let's cut off! They're killing us from afar.
Nothing like a good potion stealing to get the blood flowing.
The gods' light and blood magic has sealed the way. Only the champion may open it.
The champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Guess I gotta look around. Time to beat the champion.
Is that something inside? That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Siren the Twice Forged.
we need. It's cold. Ugh, I'm gonna have to carry it too long.
Well, that was resolved. Would not have exactly called that fun. What could have also been worse?
As the North champion passed through me, so will you.
I didn't know this many Eruvians still existed.
Good
Where
to
did
know.
they go?
Time to find out.
Alright, so we're going to go talk to the Antivan Crows. So it's telling me the one to the left. So we are going to go this way.
One of the finest.
Spirit Box! Welcome, friend! It is so good to see you. How have you been? Been a minute since you've been on one of my streams. It's always wonderful to see you.
You made it. I hear you go by rope these days. It's good to see you back.
I've been doing well, thanks. Give me 1 second to give you the courtesy you deserve as my friend.
We have always gathering the others.
If you're not already following them, please follow my friend Spirit Box. But yeah, this is a chat-guided Dragon Age Veilguard playthrough. I always love those hot dog emotes. This is the character that my chat created. Go left, then right. Yes. Sort of like that, except you get to guide how I talk to people and who I do or don't flirt with, which is pretty much everybody. Ask Satuna, they'll vouch for me. This is a very flirtatious game.
The documents inside. It's all there. None of us are being cut. Orpheus is gone from us.
How long have the Anton soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antauri
Start an orgy.
their war with Tibia.
I mean, that's not that far off from what it actually is, if we're going to be honest.
Antigua was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Romance roulette.
She said it well enough.
Those bat emotes are really, really cool. And they're yours. Nice. It ain't bats. Oh, they're spiders. Okay. It's Dragon Maid.
This occupation will not last. The Antigua
Appropriate for Dragon Age.
and one day I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
No, Dragon Maids. Oh. You know, there's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype that is called Dragon Maids. A maid that's a dragon. Yeah.
We have arrived.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Yeah, that's literally it. Yes. It's an anime. And they collabed. Good to know.
Did you finish that contract? Just stop.
As a crew, we belong to the same house as Viago.
Hello, Viago.
Tor 2.
It's complicated.
Tor who?
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? I'm running with the Antons over there. Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
This is Catalina de la Morte.
First talent. I'm honored. Which means you.
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods. Or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. I need our best. Man who brought blood mages and Venator its enemies.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Veilguard. He was the one who did the cures.
Alright, chat, how do I respond? Perfect? Positive? A joking response? Or a defensive response? How do I respond to this one? Excuse me. Positive, the joking, or the defensive response? How do I respond, chat? Perfect. Well, that's a relief. Or what's the catch? Alright, I'll pick one. What's the catch?
Seems like there's more to it.
Lucanus de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago now.
Uh-oh.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive. Can't you get him to tell me? His ship was attacked. We knew someone sought him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes. And now I have a location. The ocean, where the demon of Viranti was kept. Find this ocean. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god king. And I'll have my grandson.
It's a fair little bit of a trade.
Come, Katerina rigs the boat. One of our mates is with you.
Since there's not a... I usually try to keep my streams at a cutoff of 3 hours, and this seems like it'll be a long quest. I feel like now would be a good point to save and try to raid out. So that is what I am going to do. I'm going to save right here. Thank you very much, everybody who decided to tune in. Thank you to Aunt E33456. They love 2024. Spirit Box and Satuna, as always, for helping guide the character. So now we are going to raid someone. Alright, so who of my friends is live? Oh, I've raided her a few times. She's one of my good friends up here in the northeast where I live of the U.S. We're going to raid my friend Spooky Smoke 666. She's a non-affiliate streamer who I believe is trying to get her affiliateships, and she's a friend of me, so I would like to try and help her with that. So everybody who is currently in stream, I hope you bring some good energy and give her a follow and a like. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will be live again tomorrow for more Dragon Age Veilguard, and I will see you guys next time.